back to another episode of Table For Wong. Today is another episode of the self-growth, and we're here with...
My name's Adam.
And could you tell us how old you are?
I'm 20.
Oh, you're 20? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm 20. I turned 20.
Yeah, okay. Adam is my friend. We both go to the same university together. We met online first before even starting our freshman year and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been talking for a long while now. He's a great guy. Yeah, you're welcome. So could you tell me, since this is a self-growth episode, where have you seen the most growth within yourself? What was your turning point into discovering a new you?
I think it was when I started realizing I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. I felt like I was just not being a good person, and basically I would do actions or things that didn't align with my morals. And then I realized I'm in college now, it's not high school anymore, and I kind of had to lock in.
Yeah.
And I think that's what made me really change into a new leaf.
Yeah, so it was basically kind of recent then, when college started.
It was in November, actually.
Oh, in November?
Yeah, November, yeah.
What happened with the old group of friends? How'd you know they were not the right crowd?
Well, I would say I just didn't mesh well with them, and I felt personally I wasn't being a nice person or just respectful in general, and I felt like I had to change to be a better person because I wanted to keep my relationships, my family, my friends, everyone in my life. So I realized that the way I act affects people. If I do something that is not nice, it can cause someone to maybe not want to be around me, and I wanted to be a better person in general.
Oh, so it was more it's not that you realized that these group of people were bad for you, but you felt like you needed to do more for them.
More for them, but also more for myself, in a way.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That's super sweet for you to think about it like that.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, for sure. Could you tell us a little bit more, what steps you took to take that action? Did you, I don't know, write in a journal and start thinking oh, I need to do this and I need to do this? Or did you have conversations with people, stuff like that?
I had conversations with some of my closest friends, and I asked them, and I was like, what can I do to make our friendships and relationships better? And a lot of the things that I was told was maybe in our conversations, when we're talking, we talk about the things that we want to talk about, but also let the other party speak, because sometimes I'll admit it, sometimes I can text a lot, and
he's a yapper for sure.
I'm D1 yapper, but I realized that when we talk, just have more respectful conversations and less calling, because I'm a caller as well. I actually love to call and just talk on the phone, but I realized that that's not healthy for me or for the other party involved. So I realized maybe just taking a step back and doing other things outside of being on the phone or outside of communicating, just to relax my mental, such as the gym.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it's more you did lots of calling and you didn't want to bother people too much or do too much.
I felt like I was doing too much, and in those friendships, which was a lot of them, I felt like a lot of them were we just there was nothing bad that happened. It was more of I realized that this is not healthy for my mental, it's not healthy for the other person, not healthy for the conversations. So I was I need to do something outside to make
Was it draining to you? Did it take?
Yes.
Cause I know you like to call and I know you like to talk. Is it ever is it just how? Of course, it's a part of who you are, but is it ever do you ever feel forced to do that because college you want to make new friends and stuff like that, so you have to push yourself out there? So did it ever get to a point where it was draining, or it was kind of always just that's who I am?
It was draining because sometimes the other parties wouldn't reach out to me or my other friends, or just even
so
in
it's
general.
They
would reciprocate, and I had to put myself out there. And it got to a point where I realized that there was a lot of people that just did not want to talk, and I was like, you know what, if they don't want to be in my life, so be it.
Yeah. So
then that's when I realized I was this is a problem. This is not healthy for me.
Yeah, it definitely has to be a 50-50 relationship. Yeah, exactly. Anyways, so that's where the gym journey came.
Yeah.
Right after that, what made you so we have lots of gym viewers, lots of my audience is gym people. So what's your story of what got you into the gym?
So it actually started in July of 2024. I realized that I was just kind of sitting around and I wanted to gain muscle and stuff, so I went to the gym. But I wasn't really getting progress. So then I kind of took a big hiatus. of the gym, and then I actually reached out to someone. I put out a random little post on Reddit like, hey, is there anyone that's interested in training me, helping me get better? And then that's where I met.
Oh, that's nice.
I met someone who trained me.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm stuttering. I don't know how to pronounce her name, but basically he went and he like taught me every machine and taught me how to do all the exercises.
That's very nice.
Yeah, in April. And basically from then I was going to the gym like consistently, and I made sure to like keep on going because I actually started to see progress. In the summer I kind of laid back and didn't really go, but recently again I've started to go, and I have like a strict schedule where I go do like the routine, like arms one day, chest one day, back one day, legs one day, like to make sure that I'm on top of it.
Yeah. Is this person like random from Reddit, or did you know that?
They went to UCR. They went to UCR and they graduated
when you came
here. Yeah, and they graduated 2025, so like last.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you from again?
Where am I from? Like city?
Yeah.
I'm from Chino Hills.
Are you from? Or were they from Chino Hills too?
No, they were not from Chino Hills. I believe they're from somewhere in LA.
Okay. And do you still keep in contact with them?
Yes, I do.
Close friends?
I would not say really close friends. I would say like friends, and I'd also say a very good like acquaintance of mine.
Yeah. How do you like it's a guy?
Yeah.
How do you like him training you?
It was really good. Okay, at first it was really like tough because he was like very strict, and I was like, okay. And then he even told me like, yeah, you're a little bit tough to train, so I might have to give up on you. And when I heard that, I was like,
He said I might have to give up on you?
Yeah, I might have to give up on me. Like, and then like he told me that a month later, and I was like, you should have told me that in the beginning, so I could have made it easy for you. But I didn't like argue with him, so I was like, okay, yeah, I'm a slow learner. It takes me a long time to learn different things.
Was he just kind of losing patience?
I think he was losing patience, but then I told him like, I was like, I want to get better. Please help me. Like I reached out. Obviously.
I don't think that's necessarily your fault. I think it's like people just have a
They have a limit.
Yeah, they have a limit.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So he had a limit, but
it's hard to learn stuff.
But he trained me, and it was good. It was really good.
Okay, cool. You said that you want to share some mental health experiences that you've been through. Is there something that happened?
Like nothing really bad, but like, let me think for a minute. Basically, like, I've always had like to be completely honest, my mental health is always gonna go up and down. Like that's just like it's just something about me. And I know actually in like it was May actually where I realized like my mental health kind of was like starting to drop because I got really overwhelmed with all my classes. I was taking 26 units.
Is that?
I was taking 6 through a community college.
Oh, okay, I see. I was like, wait, what?
And I took 18 or 19 here, and I was just getting really overwhelmed. And then I had some like personal like friend troubles and just like roommate issues and just all of that stuff started building up on me. And I was like, I can't take it anymore. So I was like starting to like kind of isolate, like kind of a little bit like. I would say isolate, but I would always be in my dorm. I never went out. I was just like always doing my own thing, and I felt like it wasn't healthy. So like it really took the life out of me. Like the last couple months of college, I was like, should I even like? It actually made me think like, should I come back? Like, do I want to continue here? But I'm here now. So
okay. So how'd you recover from it?
In the summer, it took a lot of time to just again self growth and heal from like everything. I just took a lot of time like, playing video games, just enjoying myself, and just kind of like getting back into like the groove of things, and just kind of like making myself feel happy again, and making myself feel like I belong and like all of that. And then like when I got back this quarter, I've had really no main issues. I've actually just been enjoying it like every single day. Is
oh,
a new
okay,
adventure.
That's nice.
Yeah,
but to be fair, it's only been like week 1, so
I mean, like,
I'm not trying to like overwhelm you, but I'm just trying to keep it real. It's only been 1 week.
Keeping it real, but still like it's already off to a better start. So I'm taking
that's
it.
good.
I'm taking it.
Yeah. So when you had that time of 26 units, you just pushed through.
I had to push through because like I did it to myself. Unfortunately, like I had to withdraw from math class the quarter before.
Oh right, yeah.
And I was really freaking out. And like my advisor was like, "You need to do this. You need to do this." And I just got so overwhelmed to the point where I would come back. I would do my homework I would barely have time to eat and then go back and do more homework and then go to bed.
Yeah.
So I was like working
Yeah.
for like 5 to 6 hours a day sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was like getting to a point where it was like, oh my gosh, this is too much.
Yeah.
This is unhealthy. And then when my mental health started dipping, the gym habits started dipping, the taking self-care on myself, like self-care started dipping, everything started dipping.
Yeah.
I was just basically trying to survive.
Yeah, like once you're so stuck in something, or at least for me, like whenever I get stuck in a situation or I don't really know where to move, it feels like I can't move on from it until I figure out the first thing, you know? Because I don't want to like half-ass it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also noticed like lots of people like go through the same thing as you, but I didn't know because like for my college schedule, I try to keep it more like low key. Yeah, I try to do like right now I'm only taking 3 classes, which is like I think 15 units. I don't really remember, but it's like the lower amount of units.
12 units, I believe it's for 3 classes. Actually.
12 units. I think it's definitely above 13
Then
because I'm taking stats, which is worth 5.
Oh, so that's probably yeah. For me this quarter, like I'm actually taking like 20 units right now, but what I'm planning to do is I'm planning to actually like re-look at my schedule and be like, should I drop this class? 'Cause I believe I'm gonna drop out of 2 classes and switch my schedule around, just so that it's more like me paced, doable, and stuff that I can like tolerate instead of doing like, you know, a philosophy class I talked about a lot. Like
I was gonna do philosophy, but they didn't have any more spaces. But I feel like maybe I should add one. I don't know.
I feel like personally, if you want to take a philosophy class, like or something, like do it through your community college. That's my perspective. It's much easier. Here, the professors are good, but like low key, when we started doing coding in the class, I was like, yeah, no, it's not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, coding.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what I was saying, like, why I take like less units is because I wanna like make time for things like this, like recording and doing things that I actually love and I want to pursue a passion with. So I kind of want to have that base of like, oh, academically studying, and then like everything that I do is more on the creative side. So I want to have that equal balance rather than like 26 units of academics and then like draining out basically.
Because draining out, like even looking back at it now, it wasn't healthy because the stuff that I was doing, like drinking coffee at like 6 or 7 p.m. and like all of that, that's not healthy for your body in general. Like it's like like it felt like I was not. My self-care went out the window, and like it was just like get the grades, survive, get that GPA up. That's what it felt like. So.
Yeah, like sometimes it feels kind of robotic, like a simulation.
It
like
was,
you're not, you know, like how people say like, oh, I'm existing, I'm not living.
Yeah, I felt like that, but I made it through. That's all that matters.
Yeah, period. Like get after it. You made it. Yeah, but like I think it's, or like from an outside perspective, because that hasn't really hit me yet. Like I have a friend and she literally told me like, oh, I work or I go to school and I work for like from 11 to 8 p.m. and she can't go back home until 8 p.m. and that's like a lot. I also know like one of the reasons that people in universities do that is because they don't want to commute, because like some of the classes be at 8 a.m. and then some be at 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
and then,
or the latest like a 7 p.m. discussion where it's like
that goes until 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's the thing. So it's like
and people don't want to go back and forth. They just want to like stay in one place. So some like they pick up jobs on campus and then they fill that time, and that's like that's draining, but that's also like they're making use of their time. They're still getting, I think everything that you put in, you mostly get like the same result.
You'll get it back out. Or like some of them I've noticed like what they'll do is if they have like an on-campus job, they will like try to get on-campus housing so they have a place to stay instead of like commuting like on the side note. Like,
but it's definitely like something you would have to like let yourself
figure out.
Figure out and push through. Yeah, I'm glad you were able to do it.
Thank you.
Do you think you would do it again?
Low key, no. I don't think I would ever do it again. I think straight no. I don't think I would ever do it again because I had no time to hang out with my friends. Like if we wanted to go out somewhere, like we would like try to plan it, but I'd be like no. Like it even got to a point where we did a hangout. One of my group of my friends did a hangout, and I had 3 assignments due that night and like a couple assignments due the next day where I was working on the train. I was working on the train trying to get my anthropology inquisitives done. And it was just tough because like there was no Wi-Fi on the train. I wasn't getting the results I needed. So
yeah, lots of people they take like the Metrolink and they do their work or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Metrolink, add Wi-Fi, please. We need it. We need it for
That's
real.
true. That's
we need
true.
Wi-Fi, so add it. Who's doing this?
For those that don't know, the Metrolink is basically like takes you from LA.
Takes you from basically where we're at in Riverside. It takes you pretty much anywhere that you want to go, but a lot of the hubs are in LA. So what you'll do is you go to LA and you transfer. Like, oh, if you want to go to Santa Barbara, you go this route. If you want to go to Long Beach, you go this way.
Amtrak connections and stuff like that. Yeah, or like Flixbus.
Flixbus.
That's a long time. Like I was like, you know what? I didn't book my flight to Riverside and it was so expensive. I didn't book it at all. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take the Flixbus. And that took like double the amount of time.
Did you enjoy the Flixbus or no?
Honestly, whenever there's like a moving kind of transportation, I fall asleep really quickly.
Oh.
So I was asleep like the whole entire ride. So that wasn't that bad. Yeah. Okay, I want to ask one more thing. When you took the 26 units and after you did it, did you feel like not a relief from all the units that you were taking, but a relief of, oh, I feel like I'm ahead now so I can kind of slow down a little bit?
I was so happy with the results I got out of the classes that I was like, I'm okay, I'm gonna get my degree done on time. Like I felt so good seeing that, you know, I got a bunch of A's and I was like, oh my goodness, like from starting fall quarter to like barely passing fall quarter to getting into spring quarter and now getting consistent A's, it shows that like I can do this on my own. I don't need help. Like, you know, like I was really scared, like just even going into college, it was like, oh, like I'm not that smart. I'm not like, my GPA is like, I'm not good at math, blah, blah. But just showing that I can push through things like this and get my GPA up and do things, like it showed that I really tried. I poured my heart and soul into that last couple months and got out the results. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Because you like proved something to yourself that you didn't know you could do before.
Yeah.
Do something hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, great. Let's see what else there is. You said that you have some creative pursuits. Do you know what kind of creativity things that you do?
I put that on there?
Yeah, or like it could be like some people do, if you don't have one, that's fine. But like some people, like for me, doing podcasts is fun because I get to talk to people and stuff like that. It makes me feel like I'm self-growing because when you talk and have conversations with other people, your mind just expands. Or like making music.
For me, this might be really random, but I really, really love like playing video games, which it's kind of random, but I really enjoy playing competitive Splatoon. That is like my creative outlook. Like whenever I pick up that game, I feel like I'm in a whole different world. Like I feel like I'm literally in a different country. Like it's something that like when I do my free time after getting all my work done, like just playing competitively and getting better and getting so many results and getting your name out there is really like just makes me really like happy. I see this. It just makes me like.
I'm just making faces to them.
No. It makes me really happy, and knowing that like I'm a good player and like just getting better, like my results show it, and just like
yeah. Okay, great. That's good. For me, let's see. Yeah, like my podcast, or like I don't draw, but like I feel like whenever my creativity comes out is like the imagination, like everything that I want to do. So I'm more of a person that's like jack of all trades instead of master of one. What about you?
Master at one.
Master at one.
Like I feel like if I want to learn a new hobby or something, like it will take me a long time to do it. But for competitive Splatoon, I picked it up in like, well, I started in 2021 actually, but like in the last couple of months, like in the last growth of a year, I picked it up like that, and like would consider myself a pretty good player, and just like pouring everything into it as long as I do with school or anything else, like it shows that like I'm good.
So you have more time for Splatoon now?
I would say like
you have your little like tournaments right?
and stuff. Yeah, I have tournaments, but like to be honest, surprisingly, I would say like maybe not. Like for me, I kind of prefer doing other things like outside of Splatoon on the same time. At the side note, like going to the gym and stuff. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I prefer like education, but like to do like bleh. I prefer to do like classes or like schoolwork. But like when I have my free time, that's where I pour my creativity out, or just even
Yeah. So basically, like, you have your priorities.
I have my priorities set straight because I know that school comes first and like Splatoon is
Okay,
second.
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are some of your core values in life?
Like my philosophy thing,
Like when people when
good.
people see me, they think of keep it real, or like sometimes when I see my friends, I think of like, oh, they're a funny person. Like how does your personality describe your core values, I guess you can say?
I feel like since I'm an extrovert, a lot of people will come and tell me like, oh, you're a really kind person, you're a nice guy, like you're a good person. Like I've had people like reach out and be like, we may not talk as much, but I see you as like a very safe person and a very like funny individual.
That's nice.
Because I do crack some good jokes.
Yeah.
I crack some really good ones, you know. But they see me as like a good individual, like a good person that has good morals. And like I made my actions or stuff that might have happened in the past is still like happened. Like I've been able to change the self growth and becoming a very better, kind person.
Yeah. What kind of since people would think of you as a nice guy, like what kind of morals tie with it? Like, you should be like treat everyone the same.
Treat everyone the same
as how you want to be treated. Is that the same?
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. I do that one, but I will go out of my way to make sure that my friends and like family are okay and like just safe, not safe, but like if they need something or they want something, I will make sure that they get it. Or if they need it,
like you're always there.
For them. Like if they need a need that's met, I will make sure that their need is met. Like like even if it's just a simple, can you drive me to the grocery store, or like, can you like help me with this problem, or walk with me somewhere? Like I'll be there on the dot. Like I'm here. Let's go.
Yeah, that's like me. Like before we started filming, I was like, "Can I borrow your watch?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Is
there like a reason why this is the first thing that you thought of? Like for me, the keep it real thing is because I don't do no sugarcoating with people. Like I hate liars and I hate people. Okay, I don't want to say hate. That's kind of a strong word.
Sometimes I lie, but like.
No, yeah, like I understand it. It's really hard to always be 100% truthful, but like for me, keep it real because it's authenticity. It's non-sugarcoating. It's having real relationships. It's like a bunch of things when you're just honest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So is there a reason why, like for you, it's like always being there for someone? Oh, wait, sorry. I'm gonna add one more thing. Sorry, I was a little bit unclear. The reason why like keep it real is my whole entire thing is because of the like buildup of lies that I've been told in my life. Like for example, trust issues. Like I've trusted, I've trusted so many people just for them to backstab me, and now it's like that's why I say like keep it real so much. That's why like people see me and think of keep it real, because I went through that pain and I would never want someone else to go through the same thing that I did. So how about you?
For me, like Loki, it's kind of the same as like what you said, but like it's just that I want to make a difference in someone's life. Like I will go out of my way and like just do something, or like I try to be like straightforward, but also like if someone is in desperate need of help or something, I will always be there, as long as if they're there for me. Okay. So if like they're there for me and they help, it's like a back and forth like mutual thing. Like if they're willing to help me or like just even get through like a weird period of time, like I'm willing to sit and help them get what they need to get done, or just kind of like be there, be an influence for their life. So.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about your fears.
Oh, no. Fears?
Yeah, what are you scared of?
Okay. I'm very scared that I'm gonna like this is like ties on with the whole friendship thing, that I'm gonna say or do something on accident that makes someone not want to talk to me anymore. And I'm also afraid of when people don't respond back. This is something that I'm heavily on. I have known people who will not respond for days, and I freak out because I'm thinking, oh, they're mad at me. Oh, they don't want to respond back to me. Oh, they might be talking shit about me. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And that's very bad. I'll be blunt. That's a very bad thing to think, like paranoia.
That is a very bad thing to think.
Like paranoia type of thing, which it is valid, but like that's kind of something that I fear, but I've also kind of been able to work around that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just like, if they don't respond, like just move on.
Yeah, like my best friend, she's the exact same way. Like if I don't respond to her, she thinks I'm mad at her for something. And like, I'm gonna be honest, like I've been fed up with it because she's always been like, are you mad at me? And it's like, girl, you need to chill out. If I'm mad at you, I'll tell you. And if there's a person in your life that's not in the same like dynamic as you and they don't communicate it to you, personally, I think that's their problem and that's not something that you should worry about. You need to calm down. You're totally fine. If somebody has an issue with you, they should speak to you. I know like in this generation, there's a lot of people that just ghost without saying anything.
Yeah, to add on with that, there's people that like if you do or say something, and I've seen this across many different platforms. I've seen this on like social media or like in real life. Like if you do something or you make someone mad or you say something on accident, or you're not being a good person, but you don't even realize it, and that's not communicated to you, how can you change and grow? How can you become a better person without being told?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I've seen it to the point where it's yeah.
I forgot what we were saying.
We were talking about people and ghosting.
Oh, okay. We were talking about people and ghosting.
Back to our regularly scheduled program. About that, like, just people, like, when they don't respond or don't communicate what they need or something, it's just, like, that's also something that's, like, very, very annoying. Like, I've known people that, like, I may have done or said something on accident or didn't even realize it, or, like, my words get taken out of context, and instead of telling me directly, they'll send a long paragraph, you did this, you did that, blah, blah, we don't want to be around you. Then why'd you not tell me what was going on before? Like, why not communicate for me? And then, like, don't be like, oh, you need to ask what you did wrong. No, you tell me what I did wrong. You tell me what I did. If I did something wrong, I'll try to fix it. But if you're just going to be weird and, like, act like that, like, so be it. For real. For real on that. I'm heavy on that.
Okay, yeah. I understand both sides, and I totally see where you're coming from. Because lots of my friends, like, or actually, I think I'm the one where it's like, you should know what the problem is. That's like my side, but I'm coming to the realization that, okay, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm being sarcastic, that some people are just goofy and they don't know if they're making a problem. But that's not the case, okay? I'm not trying to be mean.
No, you're being real. Like, that's the thing, that's true. That is true. Because sometimes you should know what you did wrong in the situation.
Yeah, it depends on the case, I guess, yeah.
Like, if you know, like, oh, I may have said this, that's not nice. Go apologize to that person, make it right.
Yeah.
But like, if you don't know what you did, like you got told you did all this, but you don't know what you did, then what are you supposed to do from that?
Yeah, like in lots of relationships, people expect things from romantic relationships. Lots of people expect things from their spouse, but you have to realize that two people, they always come from a different place. They're not going to be the like-minded different perspective. They're not always going to be the same as you. So you have to also be the one that's communicating, compromising, and saying like, oh, I need this from you, or hey, what do you need from me? Like exactly what Adam was saying. Like he was saying earlier, I always want to be there for my family and my friends. So like, what more can I do for you? And I see that or at least in the community that I am, I'm seeing people, specifically husbands, ask more of that to their wife, which I think is super sweet. Wives need to do that too, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. I think that's super sweet. Yeah, I don't know why it just turned into a romantic conversation. But like, but that's what I'm trying to say. Like, some people, they don't, it's the communication. Like, you have to compromise, you know? Like, you can't just have a breakup text right away with a friend or with your boyfriend.
Right. Yeah, especially with friends. Like, you can't be like, I want to part ways. Like, because like on that note, like you can't be like, oh, I don't want to be your friend because you're doing this, and you did, or like no. Yeah, what you were saying. I got that wrong. But like a list of stuff. But like you're like, but how does that relate to our friendship, like, in a way?
Yeah, because I have a friend who she just told me that one of her, what she would consider best friends, broke up with her. And I was like, why? And she told me, and she basically didn't have any chance to say anything. And she told me directly these words. She was like, oh, my friend made it so final. Like, what do I have to say? Like, she already made that decision. So basically what I'm trying to say is whenever you have an issue, I know it's really hard and I struggle with it too. Try to communicate it right away instead of letting it build up in your mind by yourself. You need to be able to talk to the other person and compromise or discuss whatever is happening. Don't let it stay in your own mind and lead to something that's bad that you don't even know if it's true or not.
It's also can go into like living situations like roommates and stuff, like
Yeah.
like on that note, like
Yeah.
communication, because like I've had experiences where like just maybe my needs were met and I didn't communicate it, or vice versa, and things got out of hand. But like communication is key to having like a positive relationship
Yeah.
with those people, even if you're just coexisting with those people.
Yeah, 100%. Like, just communication is key for everything.
Yes, for real.
Period.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we are about to wrap up here. We can do like 2 more topics. Is there anything specific that you want to talk about?
I'm just waiting for you to tell me to talk about. I'm just here on the show. It's your show.
For sure. Are there any habits that you do that make you level up as Adam?
Habits, like good habits, right?
Yes, duh.
I'm just joking here. Probably like self-care. Self-care is a very good habit. Like I started doing
self-care
that,
look
like
to you?
actually like, you know, like taking care of my hygiene, like all of that stuff. Like that is like good for me. Like I felt like I got really lazy to the point where I wasn't even taking like my allergy medication or that stuff. And I always try to make sure that like when you're around me, I don't stink, because respectfully, I'm gonna say it nicely, some people out there don't know what deodorant is or don't know what cologne is. So like I think y'all should work on that. But
That is like a basic necessity. You need to like be hygienic, sweethearts.
yes, because
Yeah.
the people with deodorant be moving all their hands like this and moving their body like that. So
Okay, yeah. But are there things that, like maybe self-growth to a lot of us, they look like going to the gym every 5 days a week, or like eating a certain meal plan every 5 days a week.
For
or every
me,
day, but whatever.
like you said, it's the gym consistently Monday, Wednesday, Friday. No, Monday, Tuesday, Friday is when I go to the gym, not Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then also eating more food, like just like not eating late, eating healthier things, actually cooking in my kitchen, like actually doing things. Cooking is like my new hobby. Like I'm cooking anything.
Me too.
I've been cooking anything. Like I was on the stove cooking pasta, boiling pasta, but cooking meat like for an hour, and it was fun. It's something that makes me feel like, yes, I'm doing something productive. I'm actually doing something good, and I'm actually eating good, clean food instead of like Uber eating, because I may or may not have a really bad habit of Uber eating almost every night.
Yeah, but whenever like you cook and stuff like that, you see what you put into what you eat, so that's definitely like a big factor of how you maintain your health and stuff like that. Some things that I do for me is every week, I'm trying to get back to it, but every week I do journaling, just like a little recap of my week. I try my best to do it daily, but that doesn't really happen, so it must be every week. That's something that I do. Another thing that I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to read something religious from any religion every single day, like for at least 15 minutes in the morning when I wake up.
Nice.
So yeah, self-growth over a process of time. It doesn't just happen and it's not, you know.
It doesn't. It takes time and it's consistency. If you're consistent about like wanting to grow into a better person, you'll see results every month. You'll see it slowly. But if you just like, I want to magically change in one day, doing 30 push-ups and drinking a gallon of water in one day is not going to change anything.
Yeah. Even though I drink like a gallon of water a day. But I drink a gallon of water a day like every day, so.
I forget to drink water, so I'm working on that right now, but just, yeah.
My people know I love water.
Yes, you're a big gallon jug of water that you used to bring to psych class every single day. Like that.
Yeah. But like, let me tell you though, let me put you on. When you're going to the gym and you're really getting that sweat and that workout and your heart racing, that's how the water, like, my water, okay, I don't have it with me now, but let's say this is a whole big gallon, okay? It'd be up here when I go to the gym, and then when I come back from the gym, It's like down here. So it's like two self-growth things that are helping one another.
Yep.
So this is another thing that I want to talk about, okay?
Okay.
Sorry, I'm yapping.
You're
But
fine.
once you start something good, like for example, when you wake up in the morning, are you going to doom scroll, or is the first thing you're going to do make your bed? The first thing that you do, the first thing that you put your mind to is going to set the rest of your day. And I literally mean it. Because if you're doom scrolling, okay, I doom scroll too, okay? I totally get it. If you're doom scrolling, you'll say like, oh, I'm just going to scroll for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. It ends up being what, 10 hours?
Hours, yeah. I'll be guilty of that. Like, my 11 class, I may or may not have gone up at like 9:30, and then doom scroll for like 30 minutes, and then like got dressed. I'm guilty of it. It's a self-growth podcast, so I mean, I'm guilty of it.
No, I'd be too. I'd be like that too. But rather like if you wake up in the morning and do your bed,
brush
you're
your teeth
standing up.
immediately.
Yeah, you're standing up. You're gonna have to like keep moving with your rest of your schedule. Brush your teeth.
Yeah, brush your teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Morning routine, morning ritual. So.
Yeah. I do just want to recommend though, like what I personally do is when I wake up, I brush my teeth first because I want to like air out the bed. I don't know if you guys like get that, but like sometimes you just need to like. Does that make sense? Like you need to air out the bed. I don't make it
so
right in the
long.
morning.
Like for me, like I just get up, immediately go to the restroom, like brush my teeth, like just fix my hair, like make everything look nice, and then get dressed, to put the bed back, all of that, clean my desk, make it all nice so that when I come back from my classes, it's like, okay, my bed is already made. My desk is made, everything is chill, no laundry on the floor, easy.
Yeah, like you have to get the ball rolling, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that first step is very, very, very crucial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So another thing that I want to ask is whenever you are like in a tough spot, I don't know if you've been in one recently, but if you're in a tough spot, how do you, sorry.
No, you're good. I'm tired.
You're good.
I'm tired today.
We're
it's
almost done.
It's okay.
Yeah, so whenever you're in a tough spot, like how do you recover from it? Do you do like a self-talk? Do you like sit down, have a cup of coffee, tea, or how does that look like for you?
Low key, sometimes I just vibe out to it. I'll
you just thug it out?
Thug it out. But like I had music. I think also caught like just drinking, like just sitting down with myself on my bed, like listen, I can get through this. I'm fine. It's normal. You'll get through this. And just like pushing through the overthinking. Because trust me, I've had some of those moments recently. But then when I think about it, like after it passes, I'm like the happiest person ever. Like.
Yeah, definitely. That's like whenever I don't want to go to the gym, but then I come out from the gym and I had a good workout. Okay, this video is going to be posted like a week from now, but last week, okay, whatever.
Just say it.
A while ago on my story, I'm wearing this, you guys check my Instagram page. I'm wearing this blue Gymshark and black cargo pants, and I posted on my story, and I was like, I really don't want to work out and everything hurts because I haven't worked out in 4 months, which is crazy. You can flame me for it, I get it.
I thought you went back to the gym in the Bay.
I only went, it was inconsistent. Yeah, because I went to like Canada and Japan and Reading, so I traveled a lot.
Someone got money. Someone be traveling everywhere. Someone be traveling everywhere. Damn.
Yeah, I traveled a lot, so yeah. But I was like, you have your hotel for sleep, but the Japan hotels, none of them that I went to that are like actual real Japanese style had a gym. Yeah, they were all like, it was just really cool. You can see my Japan posts on my Instagram too. If you follow me on Instagram, it's Nausicaa_LYF. Do you want to plug yours?
It's Adam Saeed with a profile picture of my face. I don't know the @ but it's like Addy20 something.
You don't know your own.
I switched my account, remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I switched my account, so there'll be 2 Addies, but it's the one with the numbers, not the Addy egg. We don't stand Addy egg.
Okay. What I was gonna say is with the blue shirt, black one, I was so sore. I didn't want to work out. Like everything was hurting, and it was really pissing me off because I would go from like benching 130 to literally benching 65 pounds. Yeah, I literally dropped like half the weight because, well, I was like benching 6 reps and it was shaking for 4 sets. So it was just like, it really put me down. But after I got out the gym that day, it felt good because I was sore. And whenever I get sore, it hurts, but it's a good feeling because it's progress.
Yeah, I went to the gym yesterday and I did legs and like my calves are hurting, like everything is hurting, but it knows that like makes me feel like, yeah, I worked out hard. And even if it was only for an hour, because I can only afford to do like an hour session at a time with my friend.
Fine,
so like even if it was only for an hour, like damn, like I'm sore, I'm getting progress, getting the progress that I need in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We are going to wrap up around here. The last thing that I do want to ask is, do you have any future plans for, like, what's your thing right now? Like, what are you doing with your life?
Honestly, I'm looking for a job right now. I'm probably going to continue with my education, but like just keep going strong with it.
Do you know what kind of job you want?
I really don't know, but I'm shooting a teacher.
Oh, you want to be a teacher?
Yeah.
What do you want to be like for a career? Teacher?
Psych teacher,
like
or
a psychology teacher?
Yeah, or a psych counselor, like something like that. I'm just gonna go with the flow right now. I'd love to come back on here and do another podcast.
Yeah, please. If you guys don't know, there is a submission form on the description down below. You can also find Adam and my Instagram and all our social media down below. Yeah, if you want to come on the podcast, I would absolutely love to have you. Just fill out the submission form, tell me a little bit about yourself, really easy, quick questions, like 5 minutes or less. And yeah, I'm going to share a little bit about what I have coming. For the podcast, I'm definitely going to invite some bigger known people, which are my friends. I've developed like my friend group online, and I hope to meet them in real life and they can tell us all about their business or like their gym journey or stuff like that. This is only like the 5th or 6th episode, I believe. So go ahead and make sure you show some love to the other videos. I really appreciate that. And yeah, we'll call that a day. So
get this one to 100 likes, please. I just say 100 likes.